Today, I really wanted to focus on my purpose and my passion, and that is to make a difference for mental illness. So, what I'm wanting to talk about today with all of you is stigma. And stigma can affect our lives in so many heartbreaking ways. So, it still exists and it does affect our well being, especially the ones, us that struggle. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt left out or judged by anyone because they thought you were different from them? Maybe you've been discriminated against. You've got an earring in your lip or in your nose. How did this affect you? Maybe you felt misunderstood, embarrassed, alone, or even afraid. This is what stigma feels like. It's not a nice feeling. And I want to destroy it once and for all. So, stigma is a set of negative beliefs. That's right, they're false. They're thoughts that have been programmed in our head because we've been convinced that. Many people in our world face stigma because of your race, your religion, your sexuality, your gender, and other things. My passion is mental illness, the stigma that's attached to mental illness. But I want to destroy it all. We all belong. We all are connected. We all have the same purpose, and that's to come from a place of our hearts and love. Stigma can make people feel ashamed, hopeless, distressed, and feel like they're to blame for what's wrong with them. So if someone has bipolar, schizophrenia, obsessive compulsive disorder, Tourette's, just to name a few, they blame themselves for what's going on inside their mind. And it has to stop. There's no blame, there's no shame, there's no guilt. It's all false beliefs. Some people are still fearful of being around someone who has a mental illness. And I know that because my son can exhibit different behaviors when we're out in public, and it affects him. He knows what's going on, and it's just not okay. Why do some people think this way? Good question. Well, I seem to think it has to do with years ago when we used to put people away in mental institutions, and it's still there. Like it's much better, but the stigma exists insofar as people are still fearful and they're not educated enough to understand that mental illness is a health condition. It's just like diabetes or cancer. It's health. In order to be well, we have to change our thought process. We have to be supported. We have to be loved. And to know that it's okay to be who we are, even with our illness or our health condition. We would never say to someone, like we would never say, oh, your diabetes, get over it. Just smile. We never say, go, diabetes, why don't you go away? Whereas mental illness, it's like, get over it. Why don't you just get over it? Um, you can, you can, you can handle it. Sometimes people use it as an excuse. It's not an excuse, it's real. And it, when you have a powerful mind that has invasive thoughts that are constantly in there, it's not easy. You're having conversations with many, 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 many people in your head, and it's not easy, right? You're depressed. Oh, come on, Deb. Try to be happy. Think positively. Well, you know what? Have you ever been depressed? Sometimes it's almost impossible to get out of bed, to get motivated, to get dressed, to get your shoes on. We have to listen to our loved ones to understand where they're at in their journey and help them by supporting them and meeting them where they're at and just giving them unconditional love and letting them know that they're never, ever alone. Okay, so the feelings can get worse when you're struggling, especially when the feelings are negative and the thoughts are negative and the energy is negative. You end up going into a fearful spot, and the pain gets excruciating, and you end up in the dark alone, isolating yourself because you don't want to go out and face the world because they don't understand you. If the world understood mental illness and other stigmas in the world, it would be such a more connected place to be. And that's the purpose of what I'm trying to do, is I'm bringing everyone together. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your mental illness, doesn't matter if you're whatever, I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. We're all connected. We're all born to be alive. We're not born to live in misery. We're born to come from a place of our heart and love unconditionally. So, what I've done is I've created a revolution, and I'm so excited about it. And I invite all of you to join me and share from a place of your heart, your unique story, how mental health has impacted you, how stigma has affected you, your family, the community. I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for professionals. I'm looking for mental health warriors that struggle and that have found success and want to share their beautiful stories with us. I'm looking for talented people. I'm looking for creators, builders, dreamers, visionaries, so that we can all lift each other up. My group was started a couple months ago when I reached the lowest point of my journey, and let's just say the light went on for me, and I've been getting messages ever since. And I know that we together, connected from a place of our heart, can and will change the world. It's doable. Anything. I believe, and I believe to achieve. I'm unstoppable. My group is unstoppable. The warriors in my group are amazing, and we want you to join us in this revolution from a place of your heart. So please join now. It's Mental Health Matters, Fear Less, Love More. And yeah, it's also in the comments in this YouTube video. I assure you, you will not look back. Okay? Think about one thing you can do to help reduce stigma? I know of many, and one is share this video, make it go live, make it go viral, make it go global. Help me catch my dreams by connecting everyone. Once and for all, let's destroy stigma. Be a friend of mine. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And we are going to make change in our world for the greater of the good. Thank you.